guys. Guys, I'm not sure if you are seeing me, guys. Where are you watching your man from? I don't know if maybe I should move this way so that you can see me properly, guys. So far, hope now visible. I want her to be a bit comfortable, guys, when I'm doing all this. Okay, guys, what did you think? Am I visible from there? I don't know. Is your man visible? That's the one question that I want to ask you. Want to tell me where you're watching your man from right now, guys? I want you to tell me where you are watching me from. Okay, guys. There are a lot of like bad things that have happened in Kenya in the recent past, and it's unfortunate that your man Victor has not reacted on this kind of activities. Guys, are you even seeing me? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure that you are seeing me, guys. Are you like seeing your man? Guys, please tell me you are seeing me. That's what I'm. Are you seeing your man? Or should I do something else? Are you seeing me, guys? There is one like a very stupid thing that has happened in Kenya of the recent. Guys, please, if you are seeing me, say something there, because I need to know that we are like the volume is very okay. I need to know that the volume is working very okay, guys. I don't know what is happening to our fellow Kenyans, guys. Kenyans, we need to learn. We need to learn, guys. What am I? Why am I saying this? For those who are in Kenya, know exactly what I'm talking about. You can read from the title and tell us that you understand what I'm talking about, guys. I'm not sure if I'm like visible from wherever you are watching your man Victor there, guys. What about this? Maybe I should do something like this, guys. I think this is better. Guys, what I was talking about is that in Kenya, we have had like there's a pastor whose name is Mackenzie, guys. Who right now his case is being handled by the DCI because of the kind of activities that he was engaged in the, I don't know, I should call it a crime, guys. The guy, a lot of people have been like exhumed from his church. Okay, for those who don't know the story, this guy is a pastor, in quotes, man of God in quotes, guys, who is based in Kilifi, Kenya. And at that side, what the guy does is that he encourages people to do what we call a fasting. And you fast until you die in the name of meeting God. I don't know if how true that is, but it is what it is, guys. Like now, the police have like exhumed 100 and something bodies from his church, and he has got some land or some forests there, which is more than 80 acres. And in this forest, the so-called man of God takes people, and people do fasting in that forest, guys. So when they fast in that forest, so he encourages them, or he asks somebody to monitor you. You fast until you die. I don't know. Maybe this me whose faith is a bit low. So what he tells people, like now he cheats people. People goes to their homes and they sell their properties, guys. When you have sold your properties, you come there to him and you give him the money so that he can facilitate your way of going to God. So what he does, after you have given him the money, he gives you bodyguards to take care of you. These bodyguards will go and make sure that you fast until you die. And if you don't die, whatever they will do to you, because like right now, some bodies have which have been exhumed from his place. They're like there are a lot of it, guys. Maybe I want to look for if I can get one video here so that you can understand what we are talking about. I hope I will find that video of him doing what he does, guys. I want you to tell us exactly what you think about him, guys. This I don't know what I should do. Maybe I fear even putting these videos here, guys. I want you to listen to this before maybe we should.
People rescued in Shakahola forest in the county of.
I want to listen to you.
Two bodies have been recovered and 13 people rescued in Shakahola forest in the county of Kilifi. These are victims of the religious cults who have been fasting for several days deep in the forest. Some of those found alive are in critical condition, with police officers fearing that the numbers of both the dead and those still alive could rise. NTV's Kevin Mutai also reports that the operation is facing serious challenges, including manpower and resources to evacuate the followers of the.
Let us start our
bodies have been recovered and 13 people rescued in Shakahola forest in the county of Kilifi. These are victims of the religious cults who have been fasting for several days deep in the forest. Some of those found alive are in critical condition, with police officers fearing that the numbers of both the dead and those still alive could rise. NTV's Kevin Mutai also reports that the operation is facing serious challenges, including manpower and resources to evacuate the followers of the controversial doctrine.
She is one of the first lucky people discovered alive, lying helpless inside a thicket while counting her last days. Her helpless voice attracted detectives carrying out an operation in the area, her condition being critical at the moment she was being evacuated to hospital. 13 more people were also rescued in different areas, weak and emaciated. Some even begging for water to calm their hunger pangs. They have been fasting here for several days now, with some surprisingly even requesting police to allow them conclude their last 4 days of starving. Two bodies were also recovered here and processed for identification by homicide detectives before they were transferred to the morgue awaiting an autopsy.
Guys, the pictures are so graphic. I don't want to show you. Like this is a very bad crisis. I don't know what to talk about. But I don't know where they really started pitting us, guys. Imagine somebody. I don't know. Maybe we are like the religion that that we are using right now, maybe it's something else, guys. Or my faith could be some guys. I hope now you are seeing me. So that's what I was saying, guys. I hope you've seen those pictures. I could have shown you more, but I don't feel good showing you those things, guys. The pictures are so graphic right now, and the people who have been found to be dead in that forest, Shakahola forest, is heading to 100 and that something, guys, and yet the operation yet is not yet over. So tell me, what man of God does that, guys? A man of God goes and kills people in the name of taking them to God. I mean, he goes and he brainwashes people in that forest, cheating them that they are going to heaven, guys. Then finally killing them, killing people who have got families, families that depend on them. It is a bit stupid. It's a bit weird that we can even talk about these things happening in a country as if we don't have laws that govern this country of ours. You have seen those helpless ladies there, guys, those helpless people there, including children who are forced to fast until they die, guys. I maybe my take, I don't know what will happen to our people. I remember there was one journalist who is right now a member of parliament. His name is Mohammed Chicho Pefu. He did some research on and some coverage on those fake like pastors, and they exposed them how they were conning people. And I thought that Kenyans had learned from him because he exposed them how they were making fake phone calls and all manner of things, guys. But it seems like Kenyans did not learn from him, because I'm sure like other people have still covered on the same story, guys. I'm sure people have covered on the same story, but still our Kenyans are not like learning. They still go there to like die from such people, guys. I don't know. I don't know. But something must be done, guys. Something must be done. We'll not allow our people to be like dying from nowhere. Maybe they should be regulated, guys, the pastors. Because if there is a business in Kenya that a person can do and boom, it's a business of being a pastor. Imagine you are like being paid as the sadaka, and you are not paying taxes. You're not like a person takes all the money that he gets from the congregants. So, and the qualification for one even to become a pastor is not so high. As far as somebody can be able to speak some Swahili, he is capable to start a church, the name it whatever name he wants to name it or she wants to name it. Then he will, nobody even cares what is happening in that church. Such things have happened in Kenya before. People have been radicalized in churches, in mosques. Maybe the government needs to be a bit vigilant about what is happening in churches, guys. We cannot afford to lose like over 100 people being killed by one person in the name of a pastor. So a pastor, tomorrow you might wake up and find like your man here is a pastor. And wake up and tell you like I got a calling at night to be a pastor, and start my own church, guys. As far as I have got that charisma, people will come. People will come and they will be paying me sadaka. I will be eating sadaka and taking advantage of them. That is not the kind of life that a country like ours should be dealing with. We need to have a well-structured, because Kenya is a country that is ruled by law, guys, and there is nobody who is above the law, no matter whatever he's doing, whether he's a man of God or not. Guys, let me look for another clip so that I can show you exactly what we are talking about. Maybe you may think that your man is doing what? You may think that your man is a bit rational. Let us give one of the...
Acted in Shakahola, Kevin Mutai, NTV in the county of Kilifi. The Shakahola cult deaths continue to unravel like a horror movie. Survivors of the sect have narrated horrifying tales of how they were introduced to the cult, giving up everything they had to follow Pastor Paul Mackenzie.
Guys,
they say they
I
were
want you
promised a
to...
good life, persuaded to join the cult to meet their maker, only for many of them to be led into an early grave. NTV's Melito Letenges with witness accounts of the Shakahola horrors. As homicide detectives continue to discover graves in the expansive Jakama Ranch and a chilling horror of exhumation, there are some who live to tell the tale of their horrific experiences. 45-year-old Ben Amani from Hola in Tana River County narrates how he was lured to Shakahola in August 2021.
Nenda kule tukakaribishwa na wenye niliokuwa kule mwanzo. Tunashukuru tunakaa pamoja nao. Leo mwendo wa saa 7 ndio nilishtukia askari hao, kwa maana nilikuwa nishachoka. Nilitoka nyumbani nikaenda mahali kwa ya mwito baridi kidogo kujituliza. Basi nikaona tu ghafla watu wananizingira na kikosi cha serikali.
The details of the radicalization remain scanty, but residents say they were subjected to fasting for days, taking a few days to break the fast, then back to fasting.
Hili jambo la kuomba si kwamba ati unalazimishwa ufanye. Unaambiwa kwa wakati ulipofika inabidi ujinyime.
Guys, what that guy is saying is that that he was like invited to that cult by one of the members who are members of that church, the cult. So what he's saying that is that those people they will let you to fast. You fast, then when you are like almost to die, they'll tell you again, you eat again, you go fasting. In the process, there is a time they will like tell you like, now just a fast. You fast without eating continuously until you die. The pictures are so horrific, guys. I did not want I don't feel like comfortable showing you all the pictures, guys. I've seen one Brian Vlogs. I've seen you, brother, there. It's unfortunate that these things here are happening here in Kenya, and our government is just keeping quiet, guys. Our government is keeping quiet. So, guys, we have heard what exactly happens, guys. I hope I will find some note here where the pastor has at least spoken something, and I will let you like listen to it. What? I don't know. This Mackenzie. There's this pastor. I don't know why, but there was a clip of him where he was like he did not care what happens to you. He said like if you are fasting, you need to be like put in a corner or in a house where you are closed, and the people should be like so that they make sure that you are not eating. I wonder what kind of teachings are these guys. If it is fasting, I think it should be like a voluntary. All of that is what I know. If I want to fast, I should do it voluntary, not like somebody should close me in a house, making sure like I don't eat, so that it can be counted like that is now fasting. No, fasting I can do it with whichever way I want. I don't have to be closed inside the house, be denied food, so that people can know like your man now is fasting. No, it should be for you, guys. Maybe I don't know. Maybe your man is not getting these things. Maybe my faith is a bit little. I hope Mackenzie will not come for me to force me to on those isolation centers, so that I can make sure that I don't eat anything, guys. We know these guys are taking advantage of people because what they are doing, and it's not only Mackenzie that I'm going to talk about, guys. We have other pastors. We have other pastors who in the past have done the same things, guys. There was one guy who was exposed. His name was Kanyari. This pastor in question used to bring people and they could act as if like they have been healed. You could come like in the one of his maybe live crusades. When you are there, you could come down. You could like pretend like you are a cripple. So and they will come also and they will like perform miracles and heal you in quotes. Then you will go home when you are healed. One day he was exposed because he was teaching some of his men how to perform miracles. He told them like usually take what they call a potassium permanganate and put it inside the fingers here, so that when you are washing somebody's legs, when that potassium permanganate will like touch the water, it will obviously bring that color which looks like a pink or reddish or whatever color that is. Then he will tell you like that is blood that has come from your legs. And they will go on to con you your money, telling you that he has prayed for you. That time, maybe he has asked for you to come with like 10,000 Kenya shillings, which he will use like to heal you or to protect you from maybe your neighbors or your uncle or your aunt or whichever person that you could be thinking who's against you. So he was exposed by one journalist. But it is unfortunate that still Kenyans still keep on falling to these traps, guys. And we had another one who was asking Kenyans to send him 310 shillings, guys. These people are so cunning. They are so cunning. They are so cheap. They are thugs, guys. Imagine somebody tells you like, send me 310 shillings so that I can pray for you. That is not what the Bible teaches us, guys. I'm sorry. For my subscribers who are like Muslims. But today we have to talk about this. We have to talk about the kind of advantage that people are taking, the thugs are taking on our people in the name of being pastors, because they know like they are not regulated, so they can do what they want. I mean, for how long are we going to allow such a kind of nonsense in our country? For how long? That is my question. Something must be done, my people. Something must be done. We are not going to allow people to kill our children, to kill our mothers, to kill our sisters and the brothers, simply because they are carrying the Bible, guys. These guys have like milked our people a lot of money. Somebody building a very big house. If somebody becomes a pastor with, or some even people resigning from their work so that they can be pastors, simply because they have discovered that once they have the Bible, people will listen to them. They will go and they will do dubious activities. They will cheat you. I know of a case of a deputy principal, guys, a deputy principal of a high school. Imagine, that is somebody who is very learned. She resigns from her work, and after resigning from her work, she sells all her properties. Then she goes to Shakahola, guys, to meet the so-called man of God who is killing people. She goes and she dies there. This is somebody who has got a family that depends on her. This is somebody who was a leader in his school, leading teachers, and also showing direction to students, guys. It pains me, guys, because some people have lost like a whole family. A whole family dies in that Shakahola thing, guys. Then you find some people are there like still they are like supporting that guy. They don't want to listen when they're being told like maybe why are you following this guy? This guy might do something bad to you. Still people don't get it. They just want to follow them, guys. It can't continue that way. Our people needs to change the way of doing our things, guys. That's what I want to say. I hope I wish I get the clip where this guy was talking something. This guy was telling people like if people are fasting, they need to be closed. They need to be closed in a place. Mackenzie, let me try and see if I can get. I hope I will find. Maybe this is him, guys. I want you to listen to this clip very well and tell me what man of God will say such a thing. I want you. I don't know what is happening here. Let me.
Nilikuwa mhubiri na nilikuwa mhubiri from 2003 mpaka 2019.
I'm sorry for the poor.
Let's say August.
I'm sorry for the poor like
funga ministry.
Videos that are coming from this side of mine.
Kilichofuatia mimi kufunga
ministry. But I want you to listen to this.
Nimesikia tetesi za watu wengi. Serikali ilimfanya afunge ministry ama serikali ilimfungia. Lakini ukweli wangu ni ya kwamba serikali haikunifungia ministry wala haikunifungia TV station. Okay? Isipokuwa sauti ambayo niliisikia ya Yesu ikaniambia kazi niliyokutuma kuhubiri the end time messages for 9 years imefika mwisho. Na ualert watazamaji wa TV ya kwamba by December hivi pia nayo ita shut down forever. Kwa hivyo nikafuata ile sauti iliyonena nami ya kwamba nimeambiwa nimemaliza ile kazi ya prophecy, unabii juu ya siku za mwisho. Kwa hivyo nikatii. Haikuwa rahisi ku accept kama binadamu, lakini kwa sababu ni amri ya yule ambaye unatumikia, ikabidi nitii na nikafuata.
There is something I'm looking for. That this guy is
sema chukueni Mackenzie mweke gerezani. Nikachukuliwa kweli nikawekwa gerezani. Nilipimwa. Nilirushwa huku magerezani na kadhalika.
I don't know. And this guy is showing a lot of ignorance, guys. There is somewhere where he said in one of where he was being like guys, we have very poor lighting here. That is why sometimes I do forget. In one of his interviews, he said like for people to be fasting well, they need to be like separated. So you should not like interact with other people. Then he even said that you need to be locked. Okay, you need to be locked in some corner for you to fast. So you don't need like to interact with the local people or with the other people, guys. Those are the tactics that this guy uses. So once you have like gone and sold your properties, you will take to him so that he can pray for you to go to heaven, guys. So once he has taken your properties, then you will like look for some people, tell them like go and make sure this guy fasts. So in your fasting, he will even this guy he has told to like guard you to make sure you are fasting. You fast until you die, so that you can go to heaven. If these guys see like you don't want to die, like you are not dying as quick as they want, they take a hammer when you are weak, they knock your head, then you die. Because autopsy, which was done by the government doctor, showed that some of the victims of this guy died out of blunt object trauma, which was under some strangulation on the kids. Tell me what pastor does these guys? You know, these guys, they have like, I'm sorry guys, there's something, it's not taking me very well. So these guys, the advantage that they are taking, one, you know, like in Africa, we have a very poor, well, health infrastructure. So we don't have like the best hospitals in Africa. So these guys, what they do, like right now, we have a very very big challenge of the disease of cancer. Cancer has taken a lot of people in Africa here. So what this guy does, he knows like these are people who are have reached a place and it's very expensive. One, we don't have the hospitals. The second, one or two hospitals which are there treating cancer, they are very expensive. So many people will not afford it. So these people, they will like deal with the psychology of the patient. Then they will tell her like maybe you need to come so that we can pray for you. When you have gone there, these guys, they will pray for you once and they will tell you like now, or they will tell you like to see the man of God, you need like maybe 5,000 and they will pray for you and you will be okay. So imagine this is somebody who has gone to hospital, who has spent like 100,000 on chemotherapy, data medicines, and maybe now is has around 20,000 between him and or her and the poverty. That is the only man that she or he has. Then he is a pastor who has told you like come with only 10,000 and I pray with for you and tell you it'll be okay. So the patient will automatically go to him. She will or he will give the pastor that money, the little man that he or she has. Then the pastor will pray for him. So he will go there and maybe and make some big like again joke with the psychology of the patient. He can tell the patient like now what you need to do. You need to abandon the medical like you need to abandon your drugs. They are not doing you any good. Okay. Then the second he will tell him or her, you need to come and stay with us here. So you will manage to separate the patient from the family so that he can be manipulating him or her while they are alone there. So when you are with him, you will be doing, of course, easy interrogations there and knowing what kind of properties do you own. Once he knows the properties you own, he will tell you go and sell those things. They will not help you. So that you can come here, we pray for you. And they will be healed and they will go to heaven. So a person again will go there and do the same. Sell the properties, go to him. Or he can, when you are not dying, he can even facilitate your death. Guys, something needs to be done. We will not allow our people to continue dying like this, guys. I'm wondering, I did not want to make this kind of video. But sometime when you just imagine what is happening outside there, you fail to understand, guys. Imagine these pastors, I call them pastors in quotes because or men of God in quotes, they even discourage their congregants from taking children to school, guys. They will tell you like people who are going to heaven are not supposed to go to school. Imagine the kind of damage they are doing to the society, guys. The kind of damage that they are doing to the society. They tell you not to take your children to school, and then maybe the children are schooling somewhere outside the country, where they are telling you like, don't take your children to school. Their children are studying somewhere outside the country. And those are the so-called churches, cults. They joke with people's minds, guys. They're only joking with your psychology. They exactly want to, they tell you what you want to hear. Okay? They know like you might be having some differences with your neighbors, with your uncles, with your aunts, with your brothers, with whoever. So that is what they will use to rule you. They will tell you like your uncle of the other side is not happy with you. Your uncle doesn't love you. Your uncle is taking you to the witches. So you need to come here. And they are even selling something as little as this. They could be selling this at the 500 shillings. Something as little as this. 500 shillings, guys. This thing I bought it at 20 Kenya shillings. But they will take this thing, they will put their sticker here, and they will be selling it to their congregants at 500 shillings, and they'll telling them like, this is what we will use to like light your way when you are going to heaven. So you will find people buying this thing, which is of 20 bob. They will be buying from them at 500 shillings, and nobody questions, guys. Why? Guys, this is at the time when we need to tell our people the truth. People will perish because of ignorance, guys. People will perish because of ignorance, or because they don't want to know. You will find somebody who cannot even buy lunch for a neighbor. The children of the neighbor are like hungry, but their neighbor cannot buy them anything, cannot give them lunch, but will take the money and take it to the pastor, or will sell the food produce and take it to the pastor, who already has got a lot. I'm sorry to say this, case. I'm not against the word of God. I'm not against it. But nor am I against the church. But our people need to know the truth, guys. Our people needs to know the truth. I don't know how many people will die before the truth will come out. I don't know how many people will die before like people know the truth. If people have done like videos, they have covered people before, like pastors who are like doing what is not right. Why are still our people not learning, not getting it? Why are still our people going to those churches? Why are our people still being cheated each and every day? Imagine somebody going to his or her home. They sell everything, everything. They take it to the pastor so that they can pray for them so that they can go to heaven. What kind of nonsense is that, guys? If that is not nonsense, what is that? What is that? I want you to tell me, guys. I want you to tell me. And it is not only one pastor. There are so many of them, guys. So many of them who are doing those things. And these guys are like driving very big vehicles, big machines, which their congregants cannot afford. So a church has become a business. Guys, if it is the government that is losing direction, or the church that is losing direction, I don't know. And I don't know, what is your take on that, guys? I did not play some graphic videos because personally I'm not comfortable in looking at them. You see people dying in the name of fasting to go to heaven. That is why I have not shown you some of those videos. They are very graphic videos. And, guys, I remember when we were in campus, there was one boy who was in some church. I don't know if I should name it here. It was one of those churches that came, it was one of cults. And this guy actually stopped going to school. And he told me like he wants to stop learning so that he can go to his church and become a prophet. Imagine somebody abandoning education so that he can go and be a prophet at his own church. That's a life that is lost there, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing things from my own perspective. But I'm one of the privileged guys who at least is, did some study on religion and even on the cults and the sex and everything in campus. So at least I've got some knowledge about the same. I have got some knowledge about the same, guys, and one of these fine days, maybe even tomorrow, I will want to make a video about the characteristics of those churches. How can you know that at the church that you're attending is a cult or is it a sect? I think I should do a video on that, guys. I hope I will remember tomorrow or another day. I do something about the same. I should make a video so that people can know what and the most even paining things that most of those people, if not all of them, who go to those cults or church cults and the sects, which eventually killed them, they had their church that they were going initially, and they decided to like abandon their church or their churches, and they joined those sects, which now are killing them. It's unfortunate, guys. It's unfortunate. I don't know. From the country that you're watching me from, I may not know what part of the world you are watching your man from. Do you have such a kind of things at your place? Like, do you have sects where people, where like a pastor can cheat people to sell all their property so that they can take everything to him, so that he can pray for them to go to heaven? Guys, I don't know. I just found myself making this video, and because I've discovered like I cannot like assume like I'm not seeing what is happening. There's a Dr. Dwawatas. I'm seeing you, my brother. I'm seeing you, my brother. Dr. Dog Waters. I'm seeing you. I forgot to read your comments, guys. I forgot to read your comments. I'm sorry for that. Please forgive me for I went so much into this discussion and forgot to read your comments, guys. I'm also seeing Brian Frogs there. I'm sure today I'm not seeing Ian, but Ian will come for eventually. I know he was one of my faithful supporters. Today I'm also missing Ndinda. Ndinda, obviously, she will come and watch this. Guys, all my fans, wherever you are watching me from, guys, I had to talk about this because it's a disturbing issue that is happening right now in Kenya. And yes, I'm a leader in my own right, guys. I'm a leader in my own right. By the fact that there are like younger siblings who could be looking forward or towards me. At least I have to tell them when things are not right. When things are not right, like I have to speak, guys. I have to speak. Guys, I don't know. Do you do like in your place? Do they have anything like that? Do your country like has got those kind of churches where people can do anything? Where churches turned into like business? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Something must be done about the church in this country, guys. The kind of church that we were taught about the church of Jesus Christ, guys. It was a church of forgiveness, guys. A church of love. Guys, it was not a church of going to kill people. It was not a church of going to steal from people, doing all kind of extortion, guys. No. It was a church of love, church of forgiveness, church of mercy. Those are the kind of churches that should be. These churches, I'm sorry, and I'm not against the church, guys. I'm not against the church. I'm only trying to put this point very clear. Imagine, I want to talk about one particular church. I don't want to mention names, guys. Or should I mention them? There's a church they call King's Outreach, guys. I'm sorry I don't want to do this, guys. Imagine in this church, it was started by one Dr. Wool, guys. This person, what he does is he goes like to a place. A lot of people come there. People watch the road for him to pass. That is not even important. Now, where it pains me is when he's going to a place. Let us say he's coming to Kisii. When he comes to a place like Kisii, the people will even travel even from Mombasa. As far as Mombasa, guys, Mombasa is very far from Kisii, like 2 days journey. Person will come all the way from Mombasa to Kisii. They will be on the field. They will be sleeping there for like 1 week. This is a mother with his even 4 or 5 children sleeping on the field, waiting for him to come and so that he can preach to them. He can give them that the hope they want. So these children who are in the ages of who are supposed to be going to school will even stop schooling so that they can be like moving with their mother. All the places where they hear like the so-called man of God has gone to, they will follow their mother to that place. These people will not go to school. These people will continue spreading the cycle of poverty. And they will be even disadvantaged because they will be radicalized. Because this person wants them to worship him all the time. He doesn't want them to have like their own mind so that they can think using their own mind. No. He wants to dominate them so that they can be the one to direct them on what to do. So that wherever he will tell them like bring money, they just give money without questioning. Imagine the kind of children that we are raising, guys, in these churches. Some of the children have been raped in those churches. I'm sorry to say this. Some of the boys have been sodomized. in those churches by the so-called church leaders. Guys, something needs to be done. We cannot be closing our eyes and looking at people taking advantage of our people. No. We need to go and think what the church was all about. Otherwise, if we go this direction, we are going to lose it, guys. We are going to lose it. If we will turn the church into like a business, where a person doesn't care what happens to you as provided you bring him or her the money. Guys, people going as far as killing people so that they can obtain that property from you, that money from you. The Bible says that you will perish because of not knowing, guys. You will perish for not knowing. And knowledge is all over, guys. It's up to you to choose if you want to learn or not. I don't know if it is a laziness or ignorance or what. Guys, tell me the kind of future a person will have or your child will have if they don't go to school. They don't engage in like meaningful activity. The only thing they engage in is waking up in the morning, going to the pastor's house, cleaning the house, and listening to the pastors telling them that they should not go to school, they should not go to hospital. Some women have died in churches. Imagine, I'm sorry to say this, there was a lady who was had a complication, like she was supposed to deliver, or she had delivered the first child using the CS. So the second time when she was like pregnant, when the labor came, this lady cannot like deliver normally. She has that complication. She had to be operated so that the child can be removed. But the pastor told them like, no, I want her to deliver through the normal way. So they went and they closed the house of the pastor. They had the lady there. They prayed for the lady like in 24 hours. The lady was almost dying. One of the villagers came and they wanted to ban that pastor. It wasn't the pastor allowed the lady to be taken to hospital. It's that lady today. She's alive, thanks to God. She's alive, guys. Otherwise, we could have lost her that night or that day. Somebody was in labor for almost 24 hours, guys. And she has a complication. She cannot deliver through the normal process. She has to go through to CS. But the pastor is there forcing things like, no, you have to deliver through the normal ways. What if this lady could have died that day and she has children who she needs to take care of, guys? People, especially our people of Kenya, or wherever you are, of the people of Africa, please don't allow yourself to be misused by the men of the cloth. Don't allow yourself to be misused. Please. If you need like to donate something to God's people, you don't have to give it to those pastors. You have orphanages at your place. You can take whatever you have, like clothes or even money, to those children. They deserve it. They need it. You have widows and widowers at your place. You have orphans at your neighborhood. You can take it, whatever you have small to them. You don't have to give it to these guys who are taking advantage of our people. Guys, I did not intend to do what I'm doing here today. But sometimes it forces us to do what I've done. It forces us. If I cannot speak about it, guys, who can speak about it? I had to, because Kenya is a better place, guys. Kenya cannot continue like it's not business as usual. 100 and something people, and still as I'm talking, I'm taking this video, guys. The process has not even ended. They are not done like searching in that forest. Already we are 135 and they are continuing. Maybe to reach even 500. We don't know how many. I've heard they have even gone to like Savo National Park. They have found some graves there, guys, which have extended to that place. Tell me what man of God kills people and buries them in the forest in the name of going to heaven? Why did he not kill himself, guys? Why did he not kill himself, guys? Sometimes we do these things and we wonder, guys. Guys, today this was my first like a live stream that I've done using this laptop. I hope it went well. I've seen them people on 5 comments there, so it means we were live, guys. Right now here is it is 9 p.m. guys, East African time, and I do not want this video to be so long, guys. Please, I'll ask you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can grow together, guys. We have a lot of things to learn. I'm not only wanted to do like traveling videos. We also need to learn. Once in a while, we'll be doing such a learning. If this is your man Victor. Bye for now, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.